Hi everybody, it's Laura from McNeely Garden Studios coming to talk to you on Tuesdays at 10. I have something I've been wanting to do. I wanted to do it last week, but you guys know that I've been taking my mother to a study for her eyes, and you know, we hope that she'll get some relief and some benefit, but even more than that, the reason studies are so good is because it helps everyone, because they learn new things and they see what works and what doesn't work. But today I'm going to do it. We are in central Georgia and Hurricane Debbie is going over. So it's kind of dark outside and really rainy. We've had, I don't even know how many inches of rain, but a lot. We don't have any flooding yet though, so at least not where I am. So I see somebody coming on. Say hello. So I've got my box from my Diverse Woodworking Retreat that I went on. Oh, it's Jamie. Good morning. So I thought I would open it and show you all the cool projects that we learned there. And the reason we do that is to find out new projects, new things that they are offering, and they kind of help us, you know, find out good ways to use them and to bring them home and teach you. So it was so large that I had so much stuff I had to ship it home, and I just didn't have. I had just my backpack and my little overnight bag, so I couldn't put it all in there. So I shipped it home. A friend helped me ship it home. So I'm going to try to get into it. We taped it up pretty good so that it wouldn't happen to it. And I think there's one here too. It's like Christmas, right? Opening these things. And guess what? It's all packaged inside as well. An unboxing. I hope my unboxing goes better than my homemade cinnamon rolls. That was a fail this morning. But when I get done with here, I'm gonna go try them again. The dough was just too sticky. I had to start over. All right. So I see someone else this morning. Hey. All right. So we've got inside. We've got it all packaged up as well. So I'm gonna cut that apart. Can you guys see? Let's see, I'll put you down here. Might need to make more content. Yep, that's right. All right, so I'm gonna just cut it. I think it would be easier than trying to find the ends, although I don't know. Maybe where you can see. This box has an interesting smell. The way that the things are cut, see they have kind of a burned edge. All right, so I'm gonna put them here and I'm gonna show you kind of one by one. How about that? Make it more exciting. Uh-oh. Got a little stickage here. A little stickage. All right. We'll put that one there. Can you even imagine what this might be? Does anybody recognize this shape? Can you believe how many things we are in here that we did? I mean, it's just unreal. And we did something like this that didn't even turn out, so I didn't even have it in here. This I did not. This I've got. That's something else. Okay, so this was the flag for the retreat. It says Craft More, Worry Less, Diverse Woodworking 2024 Painting Retreat. And These were some stickers some things that we're going to put on t-shirts. So we'll put that also to the side. And I'm going to break this tape. That is, oh, I know what this is. This is not necessary either, I don't think. Nope. And these two. Okay. So I'm just going to move all this so you guys can have a clearer place to see. All right. So all this plus one more, you guys. Can you believe that? Okay. So, like I said, there's different shapes. And I'm sure you can see what that is. But we had different people come teach us these patterns. Look at that. I think you're, oh, mine may be fixed now. That's exciting. I'll tell you about that in just a moment, what Jamie's talking about. So I thought this was so cool. Hello, Terry. It's just not really something that I ordinarily do, but I thought it turned out so good and I was so happy about it. It's just really neat. You like that waterfall? A lot of people like that. You know what? It's the same brush stroke as a palm tree frond. Palm frond. Waterfall, palm frond. Good morning. All right, so that's, I don't know, I think there were 10 projects. So, all right, so we'll, I don't know what I did there. All right, so this was an interesting project. If you can see, I know you can see the little metallic gold, and it looks very pretty, but guess what? I didn't paint this one. This is a napkin. Isn't that cool? And after this live, I will post a video that I took of my friend doing this. Hey, Jane, how are you? I'm so glad to see you. So this is a napkin that we decoupaged on there, and then my friend set it on fire with a lighter, and it was so cool. I did not. I used sandpaper to get the edge off of there, but isn't that pretty? I think I'm gonna drill a hole in there and, you know, obviously use it as a Christmas ornament. Jane, I know you came in a little bit late, so let me tell you what I'm doing. I'm unboxing a bunch of my own artwork that I went to a retreat to learn the products and to learn some new techniques, and so that I can offer these things here at home. So, all right, so this is another one. Everybody excited about mushrooms? I mean, they are so hot. I wasn't even sure that I was really into mushrooms, but by the time I finished this one, I loved it. I love this. Watch, you guys. Is that not adorable? Hey, Cheryl. Isn't that awesome? Some of these ladies popping on were actually there with me. Look at that. I thought the little white spots were so cool. And we've had so much rain. I'm not sure what kind of mushrooms these are, but we've had so much rain from this hurricane. And we've got mushrooms popping up everywhere. And my daughter said she thought she saw one that was red with spots. So I'm going to have to look and see if they grow here. So that's another one. This was one that I didn't get done. There was so much to do. This is a 3D little reindeer. You know, he has a little stand and everything, so I'll have to do that and show that to you sometime. So this is something I'm very excited about. This one I purchased. This is what I was having trouble with, and so I don't have the finished one, but it's pretty, right? It's a barn quilt design. You know what we did with this? When I get it, I'll show it to you. We've had a lot of rain too. I think everyone has. Yes. Tara had an extra one in her package that she won, and she wasn't going to do another one, so she gave it to me. Wasn't that nice? So anyway, what we did with this was we laid it out on contact paper, sticky contact paper, and we filled it full of broken glass. Big pieces, little pieces, and then we filled the whole thing with resin. So it was a stained glass. It looked like stained glass. It was so neat, you guys. So I really, really want to offer that because this was fun, and it turned out the end product was just beautiful. So, and it was simple enough to do. All right. So this was another one. I guess you recognize what that might be. And this one was 3-dimensional as well. Look, isn't it fun? So we learned the crackling technique. You see how it actually looks like barnwood right there? It's a really simple technique, but you would never guess. You would never guess. And of course, this is, I don't know if I can show you. Oh, maybe like this. So this is a piece, this is a piece, this is a separate piece, and this is a separate piece. And then we did them all separate and then glued them on. But I'm thinking I might add a little bit more to my wreath. I did have some splatter and some glitter, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I add some to it? I didn't want to really put red on it because that makes it just too Christmassy, right? But I don't know. I'm just gonna think on it a little bit. You like the crackle? I know, that was really, I was afraid that maybe I had done it incorrectly, but I think it turned out really good as well. Okay, so a lot of times when you go to these retreats, it's a perfect opportunity to try out new products, and a lot of times companies are really happy to oblige the host with whatever that is. And Deco Art happened to be the one that came to this one. This was my first time going, so perhaps they come every time and I just don't know it. But anyway, so we got these perfectly beautiful little rounds. And one of the things that Diverse Woodworking offers is to have the design actually sketched in here. So that's two things. We have the design sketched, and then Deco Art offered a new product that they've made with recycled house paint. How often do you decide you're gonna, change the color of your room and you have this much paint in the bottom? What do you do with it, right? You can't throw it out. It's not good for the environment to do that. So they have this whole process where you take it and you recycle it. You turn it in for recycling, and they are making these beautiful, like natural colors. They have some brighter colors, but it's not like neon. It's more of a muted color, and it's very dense, so it just covers with one coat. I mean, I was very impressed. So this is what we did. Can you see how it's kind of carved in there? And we had the earth, because this paint is a earth economical, not eco, whatever, saving the earth kind of thing. And we just kind of shaded around in the more shallow areas and stuff, but this is all one coat. And those of you who really paint a lot and paint on, this, you know that sometimes some paints are just really translucent and they don't cover very well, but this stuff really worked good. So we got that. This was something that my friend at my table said, this is aggressively patriotic. And when you see it, you'll understand. But this was a very interesting thing that I had never done before. It was done, I hesitate to say on a Cricut, because there was a representative there with big machines that were cutting these wonderful stencils out. Look at this. I mean, that is really something, isn't it? And look at the precision. It turned out to be a sticky stencil. So, I love the Earth Deco too. Art Deco, excuse me. Earth. No, it was Earth. Earth, because art is in the middle. So anyway, look at how fine that is. And I mean, this can make anybody look like a fantastic artist, right? I mean, it was so easy. So we stuck it on there, and then we stenciled in whatever colors we wanted. And then you had to pull it off, weed out all the little pieces. But I was impressed with the technique, with the process. I thought that was really cool. So, all right. And, I'm going to save that one for last. So this one was an ornament, and you can see those little dots right there. Can you imagine what that might be? Can you see those? This was a really interesting process. So this is hydro dip. I had never done it before. I will be doing it again. It was so fun. Hydro dip is where you take a special enamel paint and you put it on top of the surface of water in a bucket, and you put your thing down in it. You move the extra paint from around the edge so that you don't pull back up out of it. And it turns out looking like that. I didn't put quite enough paint in my water, so it's kind of pale. Hey, Tony. But it did, give it that nice streaky marbled look. And you see how shiny it is? That's what these little dots are. These little bumps on the back. We put resin on top of it. The leftover resin from the stained glass thing we put on here, and it's super shiny and smooth. I noticed my napkin got stuck there. I'm gonna have to work on that a little bit. What I used to protect it. And U.S. Cutter was the company. Thank you very much, Cheryl. I was not certain. So anyway, we did that. I think this would be a super fun paint party. Maybe do 3 of them or something. Have some hot chocolate. I don't know. Wear some pajamas. Wouldn't that be fun? So that's definitely something. And this is the last one. And this is one that was taught by my friend Jamie. That's always so sweet to come see me. But this is a round, and you can use it, as a door hanger. And we learned, besides some interesting business techniques, some things, we learned how to do an ombre. Isn't that pretty? And I decided to do mine. Let me turn you a little bit this way so you can see. So I did mine with kind of like purple accents. I mean, and this was so interesting, you guys. There were like 70 people at this event, and every single person had something different. They had a different color, they had a different technique, they had a different foreground. So this is the foreground. Isn't that cute? And it fits right in here. So it fits on this side, and that goes right there in the space. I actually considered gluing mine kind of a little off just to make it, a little more 3D. But there were people that did sunrises, colorful sunsets. I saw snowmen made out of sand. I saw desert scenes. I mean, this was so versatile. You wouldn't think something that looks like a snowman would be that versatile, but it was. I mean, it was just amazing. So tell me, which one of these things would you like, for us to do? We can do this, any one of these, and I've got a bunch coming up. Got working on my schedule for Christmas. And when I say Christmas, I mean the end of August until the end of December. So this one for sure I want to do. Even beach snowman. It was just amazing. That's what I mean. The snowman made out of sand. This one was so cool. We did this one in red, white, and blue as well. They had some extra things there, and I purchased this one. I'm gonna do this with the resin and the glass. I mean, this is just a leaf. I'm on Monstera leaf if you're into that kind of thing. And then the mushrooms. I think this is definitely going to be a keeper with the napkin. I mean, you can do any kind of napkin, something that you really enjoyed. And then we got the wolf. So, you guys, I've been working on a schedule so that I can offer online classes at least once a month, if you guys want to do that. And for all you local peeps, I'm working on that as well. Do you lay the wooden pieces in regular contact paper? It was pretty thick industrial. You're talking about this one, Terry? It was pretty thick industrial. I say contact paper, but it was sticky. I will have to find that out for sure. But what made it so nice was it kept it from moving. We folded the edges up so nothing would get out. And it kept whatever glass pieces in there where you put it, you know. And then when we poured the resin in, it just flowed, you know, all over the whole thing. I also painted this, which would be the grout on the stained glass. And some people like it, you know, like this. Me, I kind of like this clean side looking thing, but a lot of people really like this rustic edge, which I think is pretty interesting. I mean, I guess it would depend on what you were gonna end up doing with it. My flower crown is kind of loose today. My hair's still wet. So anyway, so be looking out for those schedules. I think I'm going to include a QR code so it just makes it so much easier for you. You can just go right in, and Cheryl's full of answers today. She says it's Oracle vinyl and you use it with a Cricut. So there you go. Super sticky stuff. So as always, you guys, thank you so much for coming. Thanks for being so loyal and always showing up. And I just had a wonderful time doing all these things, and I hope that I can bring you these techniques and really help you have a lot of fun this holiday season, okay? So thanks for coming. I'll see you soon, okay?